The Go Higher podcast is presented by the High Program of Wayne State University. The High Program, helping individuals go higher. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Go Higher podcast, where we take on the tough and relevant subjects in everyone's lives and provide insight on how to respond, resolve, and re-inspire yourself and those around you. Facing fear and overcoming anxiety, it is important to living the best life you can. You can accomplish so much more in your life without worry, self-doubt, or fear constantly keeping you down. If you're experiencing any of these, and everybody has or will at some point, you will surely find that creating a solution that works is not just a fleeting desire, but a necessity. Imagine you're on an island, and the only way off is a boat you'll have to captain. The water you have to cross is life, but the waves and tide are in your control. The more stress, panic, and nervousness that you let control you, the rockier the sea will seem. If you're able to overcome those fears and tribulations, the wave will seem that much more manageable. The waves will be the same size and may still be difficult to navigate, but if you're able to face the negativity, you can visualize them as simply an obstacle you can overcome. It all depends on your perspective. Ding ding, that sound means the key word of the day. Perspective. The interrelation in which a subject or its parts are mentally viewed, or the capacity to view things in their true relation or relative importance. And now we're going to look at a testimonial from a recipient of funds from the High Program and what it's meant to somebody who needed it. The High Program has impacted me in many ways. I'm happy to say that I can finally be a campus student and get the feeling of being in a school environment all day, every day. It will help me succeed as a student because I would be able to study at the library more often than I used to. I would also be able to participate in campus activities and become a part of organizations. My grade point average will be higher because I feel like when you are in a studious environment, you tend to do better. I would also meet new people and have more friends. This program will help me learn how to become more social as well. I'm so thankful that the High Program has done this for me, and I'm excited to start this new journey in my life. Perspective influences the way you view the world around you. You've probably heard that if you change the way you see an event or obstacle, then you can actually change it. While that may not be completely accurate, it is true that if you believe something will be a certain way, it will be. Self-fulfilling prophecies are common. Getting up for work or school in the morning is a great example. Most people dread it. They say things like, it will be horrible to wake up that early, or if I have to get up at that time, I'd sleep through all my alarms and fail my class. Firm belief in those words will influence how you act and will ultimately make those predictions come true. It can, however, work in the opposite way. By wholeheartedly believing that the job will be worth waking up early for, or that you will get an A despite the time of the class, then your actions will naturally shift towards success. Now, what can you do to make yourself believe that you can succeed? For many people, believing that something will go wrong is much easier than the opposite. Too often people find it easier to accept a task is hopeless and give up. And in a way, it is the easy path. In a way, that's human nature. The path to success is tough and has a tendency to go on and on, with only self-made checkpoints to tell you if you're on the right path. Facing the unknown, your fears, the stress and anxiety is the only way to navigate the path and succeed. Since facing your fears is the major theme of today, how do you do it? If you asked 100 people, you would likely get 100 different answers. As someone who has and continues to work through many of the same anxieties as I'm sure many others have had, I've developed a few tips. These have worked well for me over the years, and hopefully some will work for you too. Make a to-do list. To-do lists are a way to make even the busiest days seem more manageable. We all have hectic days that can overwhelm even the best of us. Having something that keeps you on track and gives you a little victory when you cross one off can make those days feel less like a drain. Get into the habit of laying out the list the night before. Knowing what you have to do the next day will keep you organized and motivated. Making a list of tasks can keep you on the right path on any day. Identify and introduce yourself to things that cause you stress. The hardest part of doing anything is doing it for the first time. New jobs, home projects, driving, the list goes on and on. Before you can fall into a routine, the scariest part is always the unknown. Will I be able to do the job well? Will I accidentally knock down my wall trying something new to my home? It's unlikely your results will be that dramatic, But no matter how it goes, at least you tried. When you can understand the things in life that cause you stress, that's the only way you can strategize on how to manage them. Talk to someone. This may be the most important tip on the show. Talking to anyone you trust about a problem that worries you can do so much good. It can humanize a problem. It allows you to see through the eyes of others or maybe provide sound advice for how to deal with it. Sometimes it can help to get a problem off of your chest. Friends, family, or professionals, there is always someone who will take the time to talk to you, and that can make all of the difference. Don't be afraid that your problem is too big or small. Many people would genuinely love to help in any way they can. And finally, reward your progress. Treat yourself every now and again. Maybe not every single day, but establish milestones. Set a reward aside as long as it won't take away from your goals. It is important to work hard, but never forget that all work and no play makes a dull mind. Life is filled with causes of stress, fear, and anxiety. They can take people's goals and dreams and make them seem unreachable. But through hard work, perspective, and all the little tools and tricks that you use to overcome them, success can be achieved. To quote a popular cliche, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So take that step and show the world and all of its worries who's boss.
College can be difficult, but for some students, financial issues can make things impossible. The HIGH program at Wayne State University provides critical funds to students who are having major issues with basic needs like tuition, books, housing, and food. It's amazing, but just a few $100s at the right time can save a student from dropping out of school or being homeless. Students should not have to decide between basic life necessities and finishing their education. The HIGH program has connected hundreds of students with their basic needs and provided a light at the end of the tunnel for what amounts to the most difficult period of their young lives. If you would like to help, donations of any amount are welcome, and you can find all of our information at highprogram.wayne.edu.